Thank you for joining me. This is my channel, Pilates Flow and Yoga with Sophia. So this practice is a full body yoga practice. We are going to tone and stretch and strengthen the entire body. Plus, we're going to work on relieving stress and anxiety. So roll out your mat and we'll get started. So let's come into seated position, sitting comfortably on our mats, closing the eyes, relaxing the forehead, softening the eyes and the jaw, the neck and shoulders, and all the muscles down the back. Observing the breath getting longer and deeper and the mind quieting. So from here, we'll open the eyes, palms together. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms go down. One more time, breathing in and out. Let's reverse it. We're going to imagine we're scooping up healthy and healing energy and pulling it into the body. Our final time, inhale and exhale. Good. All right, so from here, let's meet in a child's pose. Sinking back into our heels, relax the back, stretching through the shoulders, down the arms. All right, so now let's move into a little bit of a flow. We're going to drop the hips down, inhale, exhale, sink back into a child's pose. Breathing in, hips drop down, upward facing dog, and exhale. Coming down, shoulders pull down away from the ears and sink back. Good, one more time. We'll go down, take a deep breath, hold, and now sink right back into our child's pose. Coming into cat position, we're going to curl the toes underneath and going into downward facing dog. So pressing the fingers and thumbs down to keep pressure away from the wrists. The tailbone's reaching right up. Heels are pulling down towards the mat, but they don't need to touch the mat. Now walking the feet forward and relax the head down and forward bend, or if you can't fully extend the legs. And now bending nice and deep, placing the belly on the thighs and hugging your legs. A variation of ragdoll, a nice release for the back. And with a big inhale, let's stretch the arms up. Exhale, relax the arms down. Good, let's move into a sun salutation now. Arms reach up. Exhale, release down, forward bend. And from here, hands to the shin, extended forward bend. Back is nice and long. Stepping back into our downward facing dog. Shoulders away from the ears. And now moving into plank. Shoulders above the wrists. We're going to go down in a chaturanga and then slowly come up. You can do upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale down. Let's go into plank, pause in plank, and then our downward facing dog again. Good. We're going to step forward, extended forward bend. Exhale, forward bend. Bend really deep. Utkatasana, powerful pose. Stretch right up in volcano pose. Exhale, slowly take the arms down. Well done. Let's move to the center of our mat. We're going to ground our feet, draw that navel in, standing tall, and taking some nice deep breaths, breathing in and out through the nose. Now from here, let's open the legs a comfortable distance apart, and we're going to move into triangle pose, Trikonasana. So pivoting the right foot to the side, mirroring me, arms come up, shoulders pull down, and let's take that right hand to the right shin. And here we want to make sure we keep our shoulders and our hips stacked. The neck is long, and you want the back of your head aligned with your tailbone. So don't let yourself pull forward. And now from here, we're going to inhale, arms come up, exhale, arms down, inhale and exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do our left leg now. Pivoting the left foot to the side, draw the navel in. Imagine you're sliding right up against the wall, stacking the shoulders and the hips to the wall. Keep your center strong. Nice, smooth breath. Completing your exhale. And with your new inhale, we'll come up, arms go down. Inhale, arms up, hands to heart center. Good. Let's go for a little wider stance now, opening the legs up a little more. And we're going to start with Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Just check, make sure the knee is aligned with the ankle, and we're going to lift that right arm up, Peaceful Warrior. Keep those hips leveled. Engaging the glutes will help you to open up through the hips, open up through the side part of the body, and now extending that right leg, arms out, extended Warrior 2. Gently squeeze the shoulder blades together. Draw that navel in. With your next exhale, arms go back behind the back, clasping the hands. And now, humble warrior. We're going to drop that head down. Keep your left foot rooted down. Left leg is straight, right leg is bending. Dropping that head down, reaching those arms up. With our next exhale, let's meet in a high lunge. If you like, hands can remain at your sides on the mat, or if you like a little more challenging, grab hold of the ankle. Building core strength through the thighs, the glutes, the abs, building stamina. When you're ready to exhale, let's drop the back knee and we're going to stretch back in half splits. Now pulling forward, dropping the hips forward for the quad and then back for the hamstring. You got just a little bit of a flow, inhaling and exhale, breathing in and breathing out. Let's come forward, drop the hips, get a nice stretch through the pelvis, through the hips, and then pulling back in half splits. Let's stay for a couple of breaths. Getting the back nice and long, a deep stretch through the hamstring. Now let's come forward, back into our high lunge, and then we're going to meet an extended side angle bend. So getting the right forearm to the thigh, the left arm reaches up, keeping that knee stacked with the ankle aligned with the hip. Back leg is straight. And when you're ready to inhale, let's slowly come up. Good. Exhale, arms go down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Well done. Now for the other side. So pivoting the left foot, bending nice and deep, knee stacked with the ankle, aligned with the hip. Let's get that right arm back now. Left arm reaches up. Peaceful warrior. Keep the hips leveled. Keep strong through your center. Good. And when you're ready to inhale, let's extend that left leg. Extend those arms out. Extended warrior 2. Feet are grounded. Lots of energy rising through the feet, through the thighs and the glutes, right up to the top of your head. Exhale, arms down. Clasp the hands behind your back. Open through the shoulders and chest. And dropping the head down. If this is too much of a stretch for the shoulders, you could always just have the arms resting down on your back or even take the hands down to the mat. So your right leg is straight, left leg is bending, head dropping down, and now we'll meet into our high lunge. So here, if you like, hands down on the mat, or if you like, clasping the ankle with both hands. Keep the chin lifted, center strong. When you're ready to exhale, let's drop the back knee and we're going to go into our half splits. Pull the tailbone out from under, extend through that left leg, and then pull forward, dropping that right hip, going back and then in forward. Good. Exhale and inhaling. Good. One more time. And forward, nice stretch through that quad. And we're going to pull right back, half splits. Tailbone is pulling out from under. Let's try not to round the lower back. We want that lower back really long. Don't worry if you can't fully extend that leg. And now we're going to go back into the high lunge and we'll meet in our extended side angle bend. Good. Left forearm down on the thigh. Right arm reaching up, a beautiful stretch to the side part of the body, opening through the front, feeling grounded and strong and healthy. When you're ready to inhale, let's slowly come up, turn the foot forward, inhale the arms up, exhale, hands to heart center. Let's pause for a vinyasa. So we're going to do a flow. Inhaling, arms come right up in volcano pose, and then exhale, hands go back and stand in cobra. Inhaling, exhaling, forward bend, and now extended forward bend. Either hands stay on the mat or on the shin, and then we're going to step back into downward facing dog, exhale into plank, and now we're going to do a flow in plank. Let's bend. We're going to pull the tailbone towards the hips and extend. We're going to bend deep, and extend. You could just hold in plank if you find this challenging. Great way to tone and strengthen our core and our upper body. Good. And now let's continue our flow, chaturanga, into bhujangasa, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale down. Inhale, let's come into plank. Exhale into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stepping forward, extended forward bend. If you like, hands on the shin or down on the mat, and exhale right down to forward bend. Bend deep. Utkatasana, powerful pose. We're going to stretch those arms up. Exhale, relax the arms down. Good job. All right, next 3 poses, we're going to challenge our balance. So we're going to start here by getting our right knee up and grabbing hold of the right big toe with our index finger, middle finger, with our right arm reaching up. Back stays long. When you're ready to exhale, we're going to go to hand to knee pose. Hugging that knee in, keeping your back long still. Don't let the tailbone round under. And now we'll take the left arm out to the side and the right knee goes out to the side, opening through the inner thigh and the hip. Let's go back to center. And now Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. We're going to have that left leg bending, right leg is long, keeping the hips leveled. If you like a little more of a challenge, hand to the thigh. Good. And now dropping that foot down, let's finish it off with Warrior 1. We're going to square the hips. Right hip pulls forward, left hip pulls back, engaging the abs in a beautiful stretch to the front part of the body and down the back. When you're ready to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, step forward. Let's do a flow again. Inhale, exhale, down to forward bend. Inhale, extended forward bend. Exhale, we have downward facing dog. Breathing in and out into plank. Inhaling and then exhale, we're going to shoot forward in our plank flows, bringing the tailbone towards the heels and extending. Good. Heating up the thighs, the glutes, working arms and chest. One more time. And now our chaturanga into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale down. We're going into plank and then downward facing dog. Good work. Here we're going to step forward, back to extended forward bend, and exhale forward bend, bend really deep. Open up, stretch the arms up, exhale, release down. Standing half lotus. So now with our left leg, we're going to grab hold of the big toe with our right index finger, middle finger, left arm reaches up, dropping that knee out to the side, shoulders stay leveled. When you're ready to exhale, hand to knee pose, flexing the left foot. Remember, back stays long. We're not allowing that tailbone to curl under. Keeping hold of that left knee, we're going to take the knee out to the side as a right arm extends out to our right. Breathe it through, improving balance and core strength. Virabhadrasana 3 is next. So now our right leg stays bent, left leg is long. If you like, taking the hand to the thigh or just leave the hands down on the mat if you're feeling wobbly. Good. And now stepping back, Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1, drop that tailbone, square the hips, lifting out of the hips, a beautiful stretch down the back, strong thighs. Good. And now we'll step forward, inhale, and exhale, big sigh out. We'll meet in our forward fold. And here, if you like, bending the legs, placing the belly on the thighs, folding the arms, holding in ragdoll. Taking some nice deep breaths here, relaxing through the back. And we're going to step back into our downward facing dog for a breath. Let's meet in plank. And slowly release down into a chaturanga, and we're going to meet in cobra, lifting the chin up and then exhale, chin down. Stretching through the neck, stimulating the thyroid, still stretching down the back and opening through the chest. Exhale down now, and let's release back in child's pose. Balasana. Arms down to our sides if you like for a relaxed child's pose, and enjoy. Easy breathing. Okay, so from here, let's meet in hero pose. We're going to go onto our knees. If it's uncomfortable for the knees, you can just sit cross-legged Palms up. Let's take some breaths here. So breath is energy, visualizing healing and healthy energy coming in from the base of your spine, spiraling right up to the top of your head. Every exhale, you're feeling healthier and lighter and happier. All right, so now let's move into a supported side plank. We'll get that left hand down, right leg extends, and now we're going to go into kneeling side bow. You can grab hold of the foot. If this is too much of a stretch for you, just have the hand behind the back. Now we're going to extend. Good. And let's go into tabletop. Right arm extends, left arm extending. Strong center. When you're ready to exhale, let's sink back into a child's pose. Taking in some nice deep breaths. All right, let's move on. We're going to go to the other side. So we're going to go into kneeling supporting plank first. Left leg extends, left arm extends. Good, and now let's bend that left leg. Left arm goes behind the back or clasping that foot, opening through the front part of the body, shoulders and chest. When you're ready to exhale, we'll go back into supported side plank. Now moving in to tabletop. We're going to extend the left arm, right leg is extended, so opposite arm with the leg. Relax down and release down. Balasana, child's pose again. If you like a relaxed child's pose. Softening through the shoulders, relax the back, the hips, the thighs. And a nice, smooth, easy breath. Coming up. And here, we're going to sit up nice and tall, extending those legs, Upavishta Konasana, back as long. Let's flex the feet, walking the hands forward. Now, if you find you're rounding through the lower back, just work with your legs bent. Let's walk our hands over towards our right leg, making sure that left sitting bone stays down, and we're going to extend that left arm up. Stretching down the side, let's go back to the center. And now walking the hands over to the left leg, right sitting bone stays down, right arm reaches up. Down we go and back to our center. Slowly coming up. And we'll take the feet together, knees apart, cobbler's pose. Palms up if you like, fingers to the thumb, and closing your eyes. Ending our practice with some nice deep breaths. Relaxing the forehead, the eyes, the jaw, neck and shoulders, and all the muscles down the back. And this is where all of our yoga practice comes together, allowing our mind and our body to absorb all the healing and healthy effects yoga has on them. Breathing in and breathing out. So now we'll slowly open the eyes, palms together, reach the arms up, exhale down. And last time, we're going to inhale and exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care.